Hello everyone. In today's video, I'll be explaining you about first audit Divas. So the main highlights were that the Prime Minister unveiled the statue of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel at the Office of Comptroller and Auditor General of India to mark the first audit Divas on 16 November 2021. So it was commemorated to honor the CAG's historical beginnings. Its goal is to showcase the CAG's significant contribution to improving the transparency and good governance. So that means that PM Modi addressed an event to basically mark the first Audit Divas at CAG's office, and Audit Divas is being celebrated to mark the historical origin of the institution of CAG and contribution made by it to the good governance, transparency, and accountability of the past several years. So, who is the current CAG? We must know that is Girish Chandra Murmu, who was sworn in as CAG of India on 8th August 2020. So, what next? Who is a CAG of India? So, CAG is the Controller and Auditor General of India. He is the constitutional authority in India, head of an Indian Audit and Accounts Department, which was created in 1753. It was established in accordance with Article 148 of the Constitution of India. अपॉइंटमेंट की बात करी जाए तो इट्स मोर लाइक ही इज़ अपॉइंटेड बाय द प्रेजिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया बाय अ वारंट अंडर हिज hand and seal. Talking about tenure, a period of 6 years or up to the age of 65 years, whichever is earlier, would be considered as a tenure of CAG of India. Then removal की अगर हम बात करें तो removal can be done by president on the same grounds as of that of Supreme Court judge, and he does not hold his office till the pleasure of president. Reports जो होती हैं CAG की, they are laid before parliament by the two special committees, that is PACs or COPUs. So these are the two main committees. इनका full form है Public Account Committees, PACs, and Committees on Public Undertakings. Considering the duties and functions of CAG, they are already mentioned in Article 148 to 151 of the Constitution of India, but they are also mentioned in CAG Duties, Powers and Conditions of Service Act 1971. So what is the main power? They keep a check, they do an audit of all the receipts and expenditure of the central as well as state governments. So CAG is the statutory auditor of government and basically owned corporations. It conducts supplementary audit of government companies where the government is having an equity share of 51%, audits all expenditure from the owned corporations. It conducts supplementary audit of government companies where the government is having an equity share of 51%, audits all expenditure from the contingency fund of India and public account of India, as well as contingency fund of each state and public account of each state. So basically, overall, if we talk about CAG's role, he acts as a guide, as a friend, and as a philosopher of the Public Accounts Committee of the Parliament. Thank you.